Most people think of the Toyota Corolla as the safe, sensible, reliable car that never surprises anyone. The one your neighbor drives to work every day. The one your parents probably owned at some point. The one that's always there, doing its job quietly. But what if I told you the Corolla has a wilder side? A version that doesn't just get you from point A to point B, but makes the trip more exciting, more efficient, and far more versatile than you ever imagined. That's exactly what the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is here to prove. And by the end of this review, you might never look at the word Corolla the same way again. The first thing that stands out is how Toyota designed this SUV. It's not loud, not flashy, not trying too hard to get your attention. Instead, it's confident in being understated. The slim LED headlights, the sharp creases along the body, and that slightly elevated stance give it presence without shouting about it. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to be bold to be taken seriously. And for those who want more personality, higher trims add subtle touches, like roof rails, tinted glass, and upgraded LED lighting. It's polished, classy, and timeless in a way that lets it fit in anywhere, from the office parking lot to a weekend adventure. But the real magic of the Corolla Cross Hybrid isn't in its looks. It's in what Toyota tucked under the hood. Instead of the basic gas engine you might expect, Toyota gave this SUV a 2-liter 4-cylinder paired with 3 electric motors. Yes, 3. Together, they produce a combined 196 horsepower, which might not sound like much until you compare it to the gas-only Corolla Cross. This is a serious upgrade, giving you a 0 to 60 time of just 7.3 seconds. That's quick for a compact SUV, and it completely changes how this vehicle feels on the road. And here's the part that really sets it apart. All-wheel drive is standard. No paying extra. No compromises. Whether you're dealing with rain, snow, or rough roads, this Corolla Cross Hybrid has you covered. And it doesn't just deliver power, it delivers it smoothly. The hybrid system is tuned so well that you barely notice the switch between electric and gas power. It just feels natural, seamless, and responsive. Step on the accelerator and it goes instantly, with the kind of smoothness that feels almost premium. Add in the sport-tuned suspension, and suddenly this isn't just another practical SUV. It's one that feels planted, confident, and yes, even fun to drive. Who would have thought we'd ever use the word fun to describe a Corolla? Now, let's talk fuel economy, because that's the headline feature for a lot of buyers. While official EPA numbers for the 2026 model aren't out yet, the previous version was already impressive, pulling up to 45 miles per gallon in the city and 42 combined. Real-world testing still managed around 36 miles per gallon at highway speeds with all-wheel drive. That's the kind of efficiency that saves you money every single week, especially with gas prices being what they are. It means fewer stops at the pump, more money in your pocket, and less stress on long trips. And when you combine that with the standard AWD and the power boost, the Corolla Cross Hybrid starts to look like the sweet spot between performance, efficiency, and everyday usability. Inside, Toyota sticks to what it does best, creating a space that's comfortable, intuitive, and durable. The seating position is upright, giving you a commanding view of the road. The controls are exactly where you expect them to be, with no weird learning curve or complicated menus. The materials aren't luxury grade, but they feel solid, built to last, and resistant to the wear and tear of family life. Space is another area where the Corolla Cross Hybrid shines. With 22 cubic feet of cargo room behind the second row, you've got enough space for groceries, luggage, camping gear, or sports equipment. Fold the seats down and the space opens up even more, making it practical enough for road trips, moving boxes, or weekend adventures. It feels bigger than the sedan version of the Corolla, but it doesn't overwhelm you like a full-size SUV. It's just right. Trim levels are straightforward, and Toyota keeps the lineup simple, so buyers don't get lost in endless options. The Shade trim is probably the sweet spot, with features like blind spot monitoring, paddle shifters, tinted windows, and roof rails without pushing the price too high. But for those who want a touch of luxury, the XSE trim adds synthetic leather seats, a powered driver's seat, heated steering wheel, and even ambient lighting. It makes the cabin feel more upscale. But here's the important part. You don't need the XSE to enjoy the best Corolla Cross experience. Even the lower trims give you the same hybrid powertrain, the same fuel efficiency, and the same core strengths that make this SUV stand out. Technology is another area where Toyota has stepped up its game. The standard 10.5-inch touchscreen runs Toyota's latest infotainment system, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included. That means no cables cluttering up the cabin, just smooth connectivity. Higher trims swap out the traditional gauges for a massive 12.3-inch fully digital display that makes the interior feel modern and high-tech. Optional extras, like a wireless charging pad, rear USB ports, and a JBL premium audio system turn this compact SUV into a road trip companion that can handle anything from podcasts to playlists with ease. Toyota has clearly listened to what customers want and delivered a package that feels competitive, even against more expensive rivals. Of course, no Toyota would be complete without a heavy focus on safety. The Corolla Cross Hybrid comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense, which means lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and even road sign recognition are all built in. You don't have to climb up the trim ladder or pay extra for peace of mind. Toyota makes sure every driver gets the same protection, and that's something families especially will appreciate. So what does all of this add up to? The 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is proof that the Corolla badge no longer means boring. It means smart, efficient, reliable, and surprisingly fun. It's not the flashiest SUV on the market, and it doesn't try to be. Instead, it's the one that quietly does everything right, from the way it drives, to the money it saves you, to the confidence it gives you in bad weather. For commuters, it's a dream. For small families, it's a practical solution. And for anyone who wants an SUV that just works without compromise, this might be the one. But here's the bigger story. Toyota has managed to take one of the most iconic, dependable names in automotive history and reinvent it for the modern world. The Corolla Cross Hybrid isn't just another Corolla. It's the Corolla you didn't know you wanted. The one that finally combines efficiency with excitement, practicality with personality, and in a crowded compact SUV market filled with options like the Honda H, the Mazda CX-30, and the Hyundai Kona, this Toyota has something the others don't. Decades of proven reliability paired with the kind of hybrid tech that few can match. Asterisk when you look at its competitors. The Corolla Cross Hybrid makes a strong case for itself. The Honda HR-V, for example, has sharp styling and good practicality, but it can't match Toyota's hybrid efficiency or standard all-wheel drive. The Mazda CX-30 delivers sporty handling in a premium-feeling cabin, yet it falls short on fuel economy and long-term reliability scores. And while the Hyundai Kona Hybrid offers similar tech features, Toyota's reputation for bulletproof durability gives the Corolla Cross Hybrid an edge for buyers who plan to keep their SUV for the long haul. This is where Toyota really shines, by giving you a vehicle that balances fun, practicality, and peace of mind in a way that rivals can't quite replicate. Big picture. The Corolla Cross Hybrid also fits perfectly into Toyota's evolving lineup. Toyota already has hybrid versions of the RAV4, Highlander, and even the Sienna minivan. But the Corolla Cross Hybrid fills an important gap. It's smaller and more affordable than the RAV4, yet more versatile and exciting than the Corolla sedan. That means buyers who want Toyota reliability and efficiency but don't need a full-size SUV finally have the perfect middle ground. In many ways, this model represents the future of Toyota, where hybrids aren't just about saving fuel. They're about delivering smarter, better-rounded vehicles that are just as enjoyable as they are practical. So the real question is, would you choose the Corolla Cross Hybrid over its rivals? Is this the SUV that finally makes you excited to say you drive a Corolla? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive car reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid isn't just another crossover. It's a reminder that sometimes the most familiar names can surprise you the most.